The Diamond League events in track and field are really the gold standard of your early season preparation, building up to the World Championships or the Olympic Games. Every single season, there's about 12 or 13 big Diamond League events that go across the entire continent of Europe and also come into the United States and also parts of Africa. These meets are huge. In fact, they're so huge that various world records were set during these meetings. And in just a few days in Rabat, Morocco, we've got another enormous clash of talent coming to the track. Now, probably the biggest marquee event of this meeting is the men's 100-meter dash, which includes Fred Kerley and Lamont Marcel Jacobs, the 2022 world champion and the 2021 Olympic champion. This is certainly set to be exciting, but from my perspective, the second most anticipated matchup of this entire competition is actually going down in the men's 1500 meters, because not only do we have a massive field of about 15 athletes clashing, but we have two very unique people who have never raced before over the 1500, and this specific matchup includes Jakob Ingebrigtsen, the 2021 Olympic champion and 2022 world champion over the 5000, and Yared Nuguse from the United States. Now, again, there are many other athletes in this field with incredible speed, including Mario Garcia Romo, Oliver Hoare, Philip Ingebrigtsen, and Abel Kipsang from Kenya. However, Jakob Ingebrigtsen has really been on top of the 1500-meter game for the previous couple of years, honestly. Ever since he won the Olympics in 2021, he has been very, very difficult to take down. And honestly, Jake Whiteman's win over Ingebrigtsen in last year's World Finals was nothing short of a perfect race from Whiteman. He absolutely clutched up on that day. At the moment, Jakob Ingebrigtsen comes into this race with the fastest personal record of anyone in the field, with a time of 3:28.32, which lands him in the top 10 all time. However, considering what Yared Nuguse did during this year's indoor season, he has to be considered as a clear rival to Jakob Ingebrigtsen. During this year's indoor campaign, Yared Nuguse went absolutely crazy. On January 27th, he ran a 7:28 3,000 meters, one of the top 10 fastest times ever, and then on February 11th, the man dropped a 3:47.38 mile, a huge personal record for this indoor distance, and he fell just short of the world record in this event. In fact, this time was even faster than Hicham El Guerrouj's current indoor personal best, which, if you're ever getting ahead of Hicham El Guerrouj in anything, you're doing something right. This personal record of 3:47 is actually over a second faster than the previous indoor record of Hicham El Guerrouj. So clearly, during this year's indoor season, the 23-year-old Nuguse was hitting some historic form. And so far during his outdoor season, he's already seen amazing success again, running a 1:46 800 meters off of a pretty mild opening pace. What Nuguse has been able to achieve over the previous few months is an amazing combination of finishing speed and great pacing. For his indoor mile, he threw down an insane final 400. However, over the first 1200 meters, he was already running very solid, and yet he unleashed the beast over this final stretch. I really do think that this matchup of Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Yared Nuguse could result in a very, very compelling race, and considering that the Diamond League events always have very good pacing, I think we could see something close to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, I will say this, Jakob Ingebrigtsen is clearly the sharpest 1500 runner in the world. He just knows how to put together a complete race, he paces the opening 3 laps very well, and then over the final 300 or 400 meters, he's close to unbeatable. Again, unless you pull a Jake Whiteman, which was just incredible. This matchup is going to be very exciting, and I feel as though the opening 800 meters is set to go out in around 1:51, which would put them close to 3:28 pace. But we will just have to wait and see what happens on the day, because if Jakob Ingebrigtsen is sharp and fit and Yared Nuguse is still finishing strong, we could see something very exciting over the final lap. And with this very exciting prospect in mind, I now want to hear from all of you. Who do you think will win this race, and what do you think the winning time will be? Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.